Hello everyone. In this video we'll see what is the major difference between the ideal inverting amplifier and the non-inverting amplifier. So we know that inverting amplifier, the input is given to the inverting terminal and the output will be inverted. So that is, the input and output will have a 180 degree phase shift, whereas in non-inverting terminal there is no phase shift between the input and the output. And also we have already derived the gain of an inverting amplifier is minus RF divided by R1, and the gain of the non-inverting amplifier is 1 plus RF divided by R1. So here in inverting amplifier, the voltage gain can be adjusted to greater than 1 or less than 1. So whereas in non-inverting amplifier, the voltage gain is always greater than 1. Here in the inverting amplifier, the input impedance is R1, and non-inverting amplifier, the input impedance is extremely large. So next we'll see the concept of virtual ground. So as the name says, virtual is nothing but there is no physical things. It is just an imagination or something that is the meaning of virtual. So ground, you know that we have grounded, that is zero potential. So in the op-amp, the virtual ground says that the differential input voltage VD between the two input terminals, that is inverting terminal or non-inverting terminal, is zero. Okay, so how is this is we'll see now. So the op-amp open loop gain of an op-amp is very large. The difference voltage VD and the output voltage V0, we give it as VD into AOL, that is open loop gain of an op-amp. Okay, so since AOL is very large, in this equation you can see, since AOL is very large, that is open loop gain of the A is very large. So if this is infinity, so VD becomes 0. Okay, so if that is what we are saying, the differential input voltage VD between the two terminals is 0. That is virtual ground concept. Since VD becomes 0, VD is equal to V1 minus V2. So this becomes 0, then V1 is equal to V2. That is, if the non-inverting terminal is grounded, by the concept of virtual short, the inverting terminal is also at ground potential, though there is no physical connection between the inverting and the ground. That is, we are saying the potential at the inverting terminal is equal to the potential at the non-inverting terminal. Suppose if the non-inverting terminal is grounded, now by the concept of virtual ground or virtual short, the inverting terminal is also at ground potential, though the inverting terminal is not connected to ground. So that is an assumption. If the non-inverting terminal is at ground, due to the concept of virtual ground, inverting terminal will also be at the ground. So this is the principle of virtual ground. Thank you.